And the places that I lived back then reflected the chaos that was inside of me. And I'll be honest, there was a stretch where I just slipped into full on bachelor pad mode. Now, my mind wasn't thinking about my kids, okay? Back then, I was consumed with the loneliness. The empty pizza boxes everywhere. If I had been able to scroll on Facebook back then, I probably would have been doing that. The silence, oof, the silence, deafening. My mindset, the inner part of me, made my place feel even less like a home. You know what? My kids, they sensed that too. Look, kids, they can feel it, okay? Kids, they can always sense when a place is temporary. And that's what I had, a temporary bachelor pad. And when that happens, they feel like they're guests in your home and not family. I began to realize if I wanted my kids to feel at home, I had to first unpack me, and not just the dishes out of the box and putting them away into the cupboards. Okay? Now, we're going to take a little tour, shall we? We're going to look at the inward rooms that shape the outward div dad pad, okay? This is where it's going to get real, it's going to get practical and personal, okay? I want you to picture a place, not just four walls and a roof, okay? And if you're into construction, you can probably talk about sheetrock and all the imperfections that I'm not into construction, but just picture a place that's in your mind, okay? We've got some inner rooms that we carry around with us all the time. And if you only set up the outside without tending to the inside, your div dad pad will always feel hollow. Okay, so let's walk through these rooms together, step by step, and let me be the guide for a minute, the tour guide, as if you're sitting there with me as I do so. Now, first off, the living room. It's the front room, the place where you first walk in. When you walk into the living room, what do you see? In your div dad pad, what do you see? For me, you're going to see a chair. No TV for me. There's a table. That's the outward stuff, okay? But inwardly, this room asks the question, are you present for your kids in that room? This is the place where you're going to laugh, to talk, to play games, to do the things. Now, in my case, with no TV, the TV can't do all the talking. In most cases, I would probably, if there was a TV there, let the TV do the talking. Or maybe your living room is kind of bare right now, like mine, with just a chair, a table, a lamp, a little couch. But you know what? Without a TV, maybe there could be some other things like games that the kids like to play. Those are there on the table. My little boy likes to play with his little people. It doesn't matter what the decor is, okay? It just doesn't matter. It matters about being able to make the connection.